every day. And so I was surrounded by Muslims and Arabs from all over the world, studying and learning in America. And so I would go home and I would watch American TV, listen to American music on the radio, and then I'd enter this school, this little bubble, where we were immersed in this different cultures, actually, because they were really from all over the world. And it would have been very different had I grown up in just Syria or just Saudi Arabia. But I was actually exposed to many different cultures there, and that gave me an appreciation for many different cultures, as I had fellow students from all across God's green earth, Indonesia, to West Africa, to America, and of course, the Middle East. However, music was technically haram at my school, forbidden, and we weren't allowed to study music or experiment with music. But there was a strong emphasis on poetry, and that's something that I'm very, very proud of being able to continue in the work that I do. Poetry is very much the backbone of the Arabic language, and I was taught a lot of Arabic poetry growing up, and that's reflected also in my music. I ended up going to the University of Virginia. I studied architecture there, and at the same time first started experimenting with music. Was making beats, writing rhymes, performing at local open mics, and building a little bit of a name for myself on campus. And then all of a sudden, halfway through my college career, 9/11 happened, and people started to view me differently. And I was under a microscope that I wasn't under before, or at least it felt like that. And the reactions that people were having to my music and to my words felt very different. And I started to realize very quickly and early on that I could use hip-hop as a platform to bridge these two seemingly opposed sides of my identity. And this is something that I've been proud to be able to continue over the past 10 years. I've had the good opportunity, the good fortune of performing all over the U.S. at many universities, college campuses, high schools, hole-in-the-wall clubs, big stages, festivals, and even across borders to Canada, to the UK, Amsterdam, Australia, and of course back in the Middle East as of late, as hip-hop has started to grow there. And that's something I'm actually very proud of, to be able to be one of the few hip-hop artists who has a strong grasp of both languages and kind of feels comfortable going back and forth between the Middle East, North Africa, and here, and understanding how hip-hop is being expressed over there, and of course, understanding the roots of it here, which I think is essential. Just out of curiosity, how many people here have been to a hip-hop show before? Just out of curiosity. Okay, cool. So almost half. How many people have been to a spoken word or a poetry event before? Just a little bit more. Okay. How many people here listen to music? All right, cool. There was actually a couple of hands that didn't go up there. I hope you know what you're getting into. And by doing this in 2012, it's possible to build a career and build a core fan base of people all over the world without being signed to a major record label, which is something I'm very proud of. I'm very much an independent artist, and it is essentially social media that's allowed me to do that in many ways. Through Facebook, through YouTube, through MySpace, through Twitter, and now Instagram, I'm able to kind of show the world and let the world hear what it is I have to say very quickly. From the comfort of my own bedroom, I can make a beat, I can record a song, I can publish it online, and I can immediately respond to people from Palestine to Palestine, Texas, about how they feel about the song and how that makes me feel. And so, over the course of the last, I think, year, I've had the good fortune of getting to know a lovely woman by the name of Judy, who is not really just a fan. That's not something that I like to use, not a term that I like to use. It's really family that I like to build with my music, because we are all one human family. And this amazing woman used to attend Penn State and has been trying to get me here for quite some time, and we finally made it happen today. And I didn't just come to perform for you all. I had the good fortune of speaking in 2 classes earlier and going to the creamery, which was pretty awesome. Full of coffee, espresso, ice cream right now, even though it might not show. Fresh from the farm. Yes, fresh from the farm. It really, really felt like that, actually. I was wondering where the cows were being. No, but it was really awesome. This has been a wonderful trip so far, and if we could just get another round of applause for Judy and for Brad. So, I like to start with poetry usually, and kind of just go off the cuff here. But first, before I start, how many people speak Arabic? Okay, so it's a very small handful, not too many. We got like some so-so, come see, come sa. All right, well, I'll start with something that's a little fun, just to